Class, left, feet.
Good morning. I'm Staff Sergeant Hewitt, and on behalf of the Avionics Department Head, I'd like to welcome distinguished guests, family, and friends to the graduation of AE Class 17120. Thank you for coming, and we highly encourage you to take photographs of your loved ones. Will all military members in uniform please stand to sing of Anchors Away and the Marines Hymn. Class 17120, commence graduation.
Honor, courage, commitment. Stand Navy out to sea, fight our battle cry. We'll never change our course, so vicious, full steer shy. Roll out the TNT, anchors away. Sail on to victory and sink their bones to Davy Jones, hooray! Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to foreign shores, we sail at break of day. Through our last night ashore, drink to the foam. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home. Blue of the mighty deep, gold of God's great sun. Let these our colors be till all of time be done. On seven seas we learn Navy stern call. Faith, courage, service true with honor over all.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine. Our flags unfurled to every breeze, from dawn to setting sun. We have fought in every clime and place where we could take a gun. In the snow of far-off northern lands and the sunny tropic scenes, you will find us always on the job, the United States Marines. Here's health to you and to our corps, which we are proud to serve. In many a strife we fought for life and never lost our nerve. If the Army and the Navy ever looked on heaven's scenes, they will find the streets are guarded by United States Marines.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Class, right, face. College file from the left, march.
Take seats. Once again, thank you all for coming to congratulate Class 17120 on a job well done. I would first like to begin by introducing the AE School Senior Representative, who will give you a brief history of the course and the history of our school. Gunner Sergeant Williams.
Good morning. I'm Gunnery Sergeant Williams. On behalf of the Avionics Department Head, I'd like to welcome family and friends to the graduation of AE-A1, Class 17120. I would first like to begin with the history of our school. The Aviation Electricians Mate Rating was established over 70 years ago with the implementation of more technically advanced aircraft. The school has had many changes in both complexity and location. Its history is as follows. Originally established in 1942, Chicago, Illinois, and then moved to Jacksonville, Florida in the mid-1950s. Remaining in Jacksonville through the mid-1970s, it was relocated to Millington, Tennessee, and remained there until 1996. Today, the AE Schoolhouse operates in Pensacola, Florida, the cradle of naval aviation. Everyone that flies or maintains a naval aircraft starts their training here, an area rich in naval tradition, naval heritage, and naval history. A brief description of the courses taught include Apprentice Technical Training, or ATT, where the students attend 4 weeks of computer-based training in basic electrical, electronic theory. Upon completion, they attended Aviation Electrician's Mate, or AE strain. During these 10 weeks of classroom instruction and computerized lab simulations, the students became familiar with systems covering aircraft lighting, power generation, electro-hydraulic, engine instrumentation, fuel quantity, attitude heading and reference, inertial navigation and automatic flight control systems, basic aircraft and aviation indoctrination, and aircraft corrosion prevention. Additionally, students are further trained in military bearing, financial management, and professional development, along with work-related safety procedures. The training itself is roughly 13 weeks in length and is considered the equivalent of a 2-year associate's degree in terms of its complexity. Students are highly encouraged to take advantage of the college credits they've earned and attain a degree. A lot of information is absorbed in a short period of time, demanding a tremendous amount of studying to pass. We are all justifiably proud of Class 17-120's accomplishments today. At this time, Class 17-120 will receive their graduation certificates.
Class, right, base.
All military members, attention to awards. Airman Recruit, Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy, front and center. From Commanding Officer, Naval Air Technical Training Center, to AEAR Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy. Subject, letter of appreciation. I take great pleasure in expressing my sincere appreciation for your outstanding performance as AEA-1 Class 17-120 class leader from 15 December 2016 to 7 March 2017. While serving as class leader, your duties include conducting periodic personnel inspections, supervising building cleanup working parties, marching the class to and from school, and maintaining good order and discipline of 11 classmates under your supervision. You execute your duties diligently and professionally. Your exemplary leadership and keen sense of responsibility reflect credit upon you and we're keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Navy and Marine Corps team. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, R.C. Hearn, by direction. Naval Air Technical Training Center Honor Certificate awarded to Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy, in recognition of superior performance, which earned you the distinction of honor student in the Aviation Electrician's Mate course Class A1 on 7 March 2017. Signed, H. Rankin, Commanding Officer, Naval Air Technical Training Center. From Commanding Officer, Naval Air Technical Training Center to AEAR Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy. Subject, authorization for advancement. Per reference A, you are authorized for advancement to E2. This promotion is a direct result of your outstanding performance in attaining the highest class standing while attending the Aviation Electrician's Mate organizational level course, Class 17-120. Your efforts reflect credit upon you and are in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. You should be justifiably proud of your achievement. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, H. Rankin. From Commanding Officer, Naval Air Technical Training Center to AEAA Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy. Subject, recommendation for Accelerated Advancement Program. Per reference A, you are recommended for the Accelerated Advancement Program. You must meet all requirements under this program to be advanced to E4. The Accelerated Advancement Program is authorized by a page 13 entry in your service record. Signed, R.C. Hearn, by direction. From Commanding Officer, Naval Air Technical Training Center to AEAA Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy. Subject, letter of appreciation. I take great pleasure in expressing my sincere appreciation for your outstanding performance in Aviation Electricians Mate course, Class 17120. You are hereby congratulated for your superior scholastic achievement by completing an intensive course of instruction in the Aviation Electricians Mate course, Class 17120, with a final grade point average of 99.09%. In completing this course of instruction, you demonstrated your superior ability and furthered your own education. Your efforts have helped this command to provide urgently needed manpower with the necessary skills and knowledge to maintain operational equipment. This achievement reflects credit upon you and in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Navy and Marine Corps team. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, R.C. Hearn, by direction. From Aviation Electricians Mate course, Class A1 Training Officer, to AEAA Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy. Subject, Letter of Recognition. You are to be commended for your participation in the NATTC Avionics Department Aviation Electricians Mate course, Class A1 Division Peer Tutor Program. As a peer tutor, you gave daily instruction to fellow students who were having difficulty mastering the academics of the Aviation Electricians Mate course. Your additional duty as peer tutor was particularly demanding, as you were required to give generously of your off-duty hours to instruct your fellow students while maintaining your own grades throughout a very difficult portion of avionics training. Your commitment to excellence and personal motivation exemplify you as a model student and is in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Navy and Marine Corps. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, J. Chepo. Naval Air Technical Training Center Certificate of Completion presented to Airman Apprentice Royzell Gothright Jr., United States Navy, for successful completion of prescribed course of study at the Aviation Electricians Mate course, Class A1, on 7 March 2017. Signed, H. Rankin, Commanding Officer, Naval Air Technical Training Center. You want to take the picture? Go ahead. One moment. AEAA Gothright.
Get a picture of us?
Sure.
Smile, shipmate. Oh, no, she can get in the picture.
There you go.
You.
Lance Corporal Jordan J. Perez, United States Marine Corps. From Commanding Officer, Naval Air Technical Training Center, to Lance Corporal Jordan J. Perez, United States Marine Corps. Subject, letter of appreciation. I take great pleasure in expressing my sincere appreciation for your outstanding performance as AEA1 Class 17120 Assistant Class Leader from 15 December 2016 to 7 March 2017. While serving as Assistant Class Leader, your duties included conducting periodic personnel inspections, supervising building cleanup working parties, marching the class to and from school, and maintaining good order and discipline of 10 classmates under your supervision. You executed your duties diligently and professionally. Your exemplary leadership and keen sense of responsibility reflect credit upon you and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Navy and Marine Corps team. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, R.C. Hearn, by direction. Lance Corporal Perez is also receiving a certificate of completion. Lance Corporal Michael Molina, United States Marine Corps. Lance Corporal Molina is also receiving a certificate of completion and letter of appreciation for performing as a peer tutor and completing the course with an overall GPA of 96.77%. Private First Class, Nicholas J. McClure, United States Marine Corps. PFC McClure is also receiving a certificate of completion and letter of appreciation for completing the course with an overall GPA of 95.06%. Will all military members please be seated? Also receiving a certificate of completion, Private First Class, Alexis M. McDonald, United States Marine Corps. Private First Class Ali A. Moya, United States Marine Corps. Lance Corporal Jamaica A. Meter, United States Marine Corps. One moment.
You can come up here if you want to take that photo.
Lance Corporal Savannah N. Murray, United States Marine Corps. Aviation Electrician's Mate, Airman Recruit Christian A. Williams, United States Navy. Aviation Electrician's Mate, Airman Apprentice Juan E. Revo Roscoe, United States Navy. Lance Corporal Dawson J. Hilliard Hammond, United States Marine Corps. Private First Class Christian J. Overholser, United States Marine Corps.
Class left face.
Tape. Seats. I would now like to introduce our guest speaker, Chief Warmser Washington.
Thank you, Lecturer. Appreciate it. I am between you and exiting this building officially, so you got to wait a few more moments before I allow you to get out of here, okay? Got to take care of some serious business here. Again, family members, I really want to thank you for coming out here. If your loved one didn't say it to you, they really are thanking you, and they really appreciate what you've done, taking time out of your busy schedule to come in and watch your graduation out of one of the toughest schools in the Marine Corps and Navy. So just keep that in mind. They've done an awesome job. Simple fact that this is an honor class, if you didn't know that. Academics, inspection, and physical fitness. They knocked it out of the park, which is awesome. All right, so I will tell you back in 1990 when I went to A school and listened to the history, I was at Millington, Tennessee, where the schoolhouse was there. My parents actually came out, and I don't think I thanked them that day. But in my heart, I was really very appreciative of what they've done to come out there and support me in my early career. So continue to do what you're doing. It's awesome. And as they continue to progress and advance and get promoted, that kind of stuff, they're there for you, okay? Thank you. Sir, appreciate it coming out. Master Chief. All right. We made it, right?
Yes, sir.
Are we motivated?
Yes, sir.
Are we dedicated?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good, because I got small ears and I heard that, all right? In fact, that hymn you sung was pretty darn motivated from Three Sailors. You sounded off pretty darn good. That was motivating for me. So some chills down my spine a little bit, you know. And as well as the Marine, when you sung the Marine Corps hymn, that was good stuff. So, hey, with that motivation, as you start your career, if you have that attitude going forward, you will be successful. And you think about it when you're in high school. Like, what am I going to do with my life? You wasn't quite sure, get a job, go to college, or join the military. You ultimately decide, I'm going to take that sacrifice, and I'm going to join the beloved Navy or the Marine Corps. You took that full 30-inch step forward. It ended up in boot camp. And you're like, what did I get myself into? Mama, Daddy, come and get me. This is not for me. I made a mistake. Send me home. Were we not there?
Yes, sir.
That's what it's all about. But guess what? You survived it. You made it. You graduated boot camp. Marines went to MCT. You finished MCT. And then you showed up here in the cradle of naval aviation, Pensacola, Florida. And all of a sudden, we're going to throw you into this little world we call trons, electrons. Teaching you how the lights work, short, open concept. Some of you are like, what are you doing to me? The challenges don't stop, and that's what I'm trying to portray to you. That, hey, everything you've done on your own. You were successful. And how did you do it? You rely on each other. It's that teamwork that got you to boot camp, MCT, ATT, and AE. It took teamwork to do that. And it doesn't stop because you graduate this school. You're off to your C school, and ultimately you get to that place that everybody's trying to get to, that everybody tells you about, is that fleet. It does exist. I came from the fleet before I got here, okay? So you'll get there eventually. Every step you got to take in order to achieve the goals that you've set forth, all right? But I would tell you, there's some things that made me successful in my career. So if I can get through to one of you, and you can take some of this knowledge with you as you go forward and try to be successful in everything you do in the Navy and Marine Corps, is what's going to advance you in everything that you do. And I will tell you, your parents already gave it to you. And what we did as Marines and as in the Navy, we grabbed what they gave you, built on that. We polished it up a little bit, point you in a direction so you can be successful. It's already instilled in you. We just built on that. We all got it. We all got it. Anybody have any idea what I'm talking about here? The things that allow you to be successful. In fact, I heard it echoed by this 99.0 whatever it was. He spelled his name wrong on that test, is what he missed. That's pretty impressive. He echoed those words today. In fact, it's on that bulkhead behind you. Go ahead and turn around and look. Those three words right there: honor, courage, and commitment. Those are our core values. And this is what allowed me to be successful. And if you take this to heart and you truly understand our core values, you will be successful. It's one more tool to help you be successful. Think about that honor portion of that. You are responsible for your individual actions. Not the Marine or sailors to your left or right, in front of you or behind you. You are responsible for your individual actions. You're responsible to your fellow Marines and sailors. You're responsible to the mission of the commander. Ultimately, you're responsible to the American people and the future of the Navy and the Marine Corps. That is the responsibility you have right now by serving with honor. Pretty deep. Well, I'm going to take that one step further. One step further. You serve with honor means you're protecting your last name. Because PFC Washington back in the day when I was sitting in A school, the exact same seat you were sitting in, I protected that last name at all costs. And that is what you have to do. I don't want to see anybody on the news or hitting any blot or anything crazy like that, because you are protecting that name. Your parents gave it to you, so you protect it. That's what it's all about. And that drives you right into the heart of the core values, and that is courage. One of the hardest things to obtain, if you really think about that. To do the right thing when Chief Marshal Washington is not standing over your shoulder, Chief Marshal Chaput, the Master Sergeant, the Gunnery Sergeant, the Chiefs, the Petty Officers are not looking over your shoulder. You have enough courage and tell your fellow Marine or sailor and say, hey, that is wrong, don't do it. It's tough. That is tough to accomplish. That peer pressure is rough. But to have that courage is, hey, Marines and sailors, we don't do that. That's pretty powerful. Now let me take this one step up. Guess what you're going to do once you get to that fleet? We're going to give you the ability to work on multi-million-dollar aircraft at such a young age, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. Your friends have no idea what you're about to embark on. What we're giving you the responsibility for. So when you're out there working on these machines, where a pilot is strapping that metal around his backside and punching through the sky on something that you worked on. allowing that pilot to put warheads on foreheads to kill the bad guy, if we have to. That is the business we're in. Newsflash, all right? If you didn't know that, that's why we're the most powerful Navy and the Marine Corps in the world. And that's what you're part of. So, when you're working on those aircraft, and we gotta go kill that bad guy, and old Chief Warrant Officer 5 Washington comes up to you and says, hey, I need this aircraft for the fight. I need to put warheads on foreheads. But you know something's wrong with this aircraft. You know it's not ready for the fight, because you've been working on it, and that troubleshooting, that gripe is not fixed, and it's critical for this aircraft to do its mission. But Chief Warrant Officer Washington, been in the Marine Corps 27 years, said, I need this aircraft for the fight. This is where this courage comes into play. That courage comes into play because you can say, sir, this aircraft is not ready and I can't send it out. According with my maintenance instructions, according with the Naval Aviation Maintenance Program, the 4790, I can't send this aircraft out. As much as you wanted to put warheads on forehead, sir, you got to have that courage to stand up to me. Even if I'm ready to climb across that desk, veins popping out of my neck, out of my forehead. That's the power you have at 18, 19, 20, and 21 years old. It is not ready to fly, sir. Can't send it out. The aircraft is not fixed. It is not mission ready. You got that kind of control, that kind of power. To do it right, and you got to have that courage. That's what it's all about. And that rolls me right into commitment. We are Marines and sailors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's who we are. And the American people know it. And you just can't forget it. Even when you don this uniform and put your civilian attire on, we are still Marines and sailors. So you get up to that fleet, you get up to your work units, you get up to that flight line, and you're working on aircraft, you're working on generator control units, that kind of stuff, you become that subject matter expert in your field, in your MOS or your rating. You become that expert. You become a sponge. You absorb everything you possibly can from those smart individuals that you're going to surround yourself with. Because they have something you want, and that's knowledge. They understand how that aircraft works. You absorb it. You become a vampire. You suck them dry where they have nothing more they can give you, so you move on to the next person. You got everything they got. Pretty soon you are equivalent to who they are, technically. And if you're that hungry, you continue to advance. Pretty soon you get that accelerated promotion. You get promoted ahead of your peers. Your pros and cons go up. Your supervisors are seeing something in you that you may not see in yourself because you are extremely motivated and you are dedicated. You are committed to excellence. That is what you have to do. These are the core values that I am talking about here. And if you truly understand me, you will be successful in everything that you do. At least you will have the tools available to you. And I will tell you, for Marines, I keep my honor commitment card with me. 1997, this card was produced, and I got my hands on one, and I still have it. The core values to remind me, Marine Corps 27 years, and I still live by the core values. I'm telling you, I see a bright future for everybody in this room. I see myself sitting in these chairs 27 years ago, and you couldn't tell PFC Washington that he's going to be a Chief Warrant Officer in the United States Marine Corps. No, I was in and out. Well, look at me now. You can't get me out of this green machine. That's what it's all about. All right. Before I close all this up, all right, I'm going to leave you with one golden nugget. And if you don't remember anything I said today, you remember this. You ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Because you're ready to get out of this building, right? It's a little warm in this room. I got it. I told you I'm going to hold you for a little bit between you and officially getting out of here. But I got to leave you with this. Never give the Navy or the Marine Corps a reason never to promote you. tied right back into your core values. Never give them a reason not to promote you. I have seen 12 promotions up to this point, but I never gave them a reason not to promote you. So if you have that mindset going forward, you will be successful. That's what it's all about. I'm extremely proud of this class. The honor class, you're extremely motivated. That's why I wake up every single morning. That's why I come to this schoolhouse. That's why I love working around Marines and sailors. It's because of the people. So your job well done. Please, a round of applause for this class.
Guidon history. The Guidon has been used for centuries to lead men and women into battle while fostering unit morale. It is tradition in the AE schoolhouse for each class to carry a Guidon. Each class competes for and has the opportunity to earn streamers. Class 17120 has earned the streamers for academic performance, which signifies superior performance by achieving a class grade point average of greater than 92%. Physical fitness, which signifies superior performance by achieving 100% physical readiness of all students in the class. Inspection, which signifies superior performance resulting from no failures of any personnel inspections during their time in training. At this time, the senior class Guidon bearer will relinquish class 17120's Guidon to the junior class Guidon bearer. This ceremony is symbolic of the passing of the torch from senior to junior class. It is carried out as a tradition of pride, professionalism, and excellence. Relinquish the Guidon.
Ready, two. About face. Forward, march.
At this time, I will give class 17120 my final order. Class 17120, dismissed.
AE!